If you received IRS Notice CP53E and you're still waiting on your tax refund, this is the updated information you need because a lot has changed in 2026 and most people just don't understand this. Now let me walk you through exactly what this notice means, what to do, and how to avoid making some very big mistakes. Now this is important. Let me clear something up right away. If you got Notice CP53E, this does not mean your refund was denied. It does not mean you're being audited, and it does not mean that you did anything wrong. What it does mean is your tax return has already been processed and your refund has actually already been approved. But the IRS just simply could not deposit it into your bank account. The IRS literally has your money ready to go but can't complete the final step. That's it. That's all this notice means. Now, why is this happening? Well, here's where things change and why so many people are getting this notice this year. In the past, if there was an issue with your direct deposit, the IRS would just mail you a paper check. That's all you had to do. There was no big deal. But in 2026, that is no longer the IRS's default. The federal government is now pushing almost all payments, including tax refunds, to be electronic. So if your direct deposit information is missing, incorrect, or rejected, your refund gets stopped instead of mailed. They actually don't just automatically send it. And that's why this notice is everywhere right now. So here are the 3 most common reasons why you received this notice. Number 1, you didn't include your bank account information on your tax return. And you're like, Doug, I've never included my bank account information on my tax return. And I know, and I understand, but this is the new world we live in. So if you did not put that information on there, that's the main reason, the number 1 reason why we're seeing people get this notice. Number 2, the IRS actually attempted the deposit, the bank rejected it, and that can happen if the account is closed, the routing number is off, or the number doesn't match. And number 3, the IRS simply just couldn't verify your account information. And here's something important. We're seeing cases where clients actually did enter correct information and still got this notice. There are some system inconsistencies happening in 2026 during this transition. And that's just going to be part of it. But this is why you're here. How do we fix it? Let's talk about what you actually need to do, because this is where a lot of people make mistakes. There's only one way to fix this. You have to go to your IRS online account and you have to update your bank information. That's it. If you don't know how to do that, I'll drop a link to my other video that shows you how to go onto the IRS website and take care of it. It's pretty fast, pretty simple, but there are some steps you're going to need to do, and that video will walk you through it line by line. But you cannot call the IRS to fix it. Don't try. You're going to waste a lot of energy, a lot of frustration. They're going to hang up on you a lot and you're going to be mad. Your CPA cannot fix it for you. No one can do this on your behalf. It must be done inside your IRS online account. And once you update it, it usually takes 2 to 5 days for the system to update. Once again, if you don't know how to do that, look at that other video I've put out. Once again, link down below, and that'll walk you through it step by step. Now here's the part that should relieve some stress. If you don't do anything, the IRS will still send you your refund, and it will come as a paper check, but it will take longer. The IRS says typically about 6 weeks. Here's what I've been seeing. We had a client back in mid-February that had this exact same thing happen. He got his check finally, or they did, a married couple, just last week. So that's closer to about 10 weeks that it took probably from start to finish before they got it. But they did get it. And for them, they're just not technologically savvy. Doing the IRS.gov website just didn't work for them. They struggled with it, and finally, as they forget it, they did get their check. So if you do nothing, you will get your check, but it's going to take 6, 10, 12 weeks. Don't know exactly, but it's going to be somewhere in that ballpark. But you will get it, and I know that's going to help a lot of you sleep better at night. Now, this is very important, and I haven't brought this up in a while, and I can't end this video without it. We need to talk about something serious because this notice is being heavily targeted by scammers. People know you're expecting refunds, and they also know this letter not only creates urgency, but there's a lot of information out there to validate that this letter is legit. So fake CP53E notices are circulating. So how do you protect yourself? Well, number one, just like anything, the IRS will only contact you by mail. Well, you said, well, I got this in the mail. That's fine. But they're not going to text you. They're not going to email you. They will not ask for information over the phone. And this is a big one. If your letter has a QR code or tells you to go somewhere besides irs.gov, that's a red flag. I'd probably wad that up and throw it in the trash. But before I did that, I'd call my tax preparer. But the way to protect yourself on this is don't go anywhere they're saying to go. Go to irs.gov, log into your ID.me account, and go right there. That way you know you're not being scammed. Any place else they tell you to go is probably fraud. And that's a big one. Please don't let the crooks get you. Get you an ID.me account. Once again, link down below how to get that account. You're going to find it so useful in so many ways. Don't let the bad guys trick you. As a CPA working with clients this tax season, there are a few things we're seeing behind the scenes. Number one, some notices are being issued even when the bank info appears correct. Example, the same guy I was talking about a minute ago, they used the routing number from the bottom of their check from the Bank of America. It's worked for, 25 years, never had an issue. Their refund got bounced. The crazy part is we probably did 20 or 30 other clients before them with the exact same number, and they had no problems. Why theirs got bounced, I don't know, but it did. And so that's something you have to worry about. Bank of America said use this number, and going forward we'll do that. But they've never had a problem before, and no other client we worked with this year did either. So it can happen. Number two, small mismatches. Even something minor can cause the deposit to fail. And some taxpayers are getting this notice unexpectedly, probably due just to system rollouts and automation changes in 2026. But it's not something that we really have to worry about. If you got this notice, just don't panic, but don't ignore it either. There's an easy fix, and that's to go onto their website. So if you receive this notice and you don't know what to do next, go ahead and drop a comment down below, and me or somebody else following the video will give you some hints. Now, if this video helped you understand what's going on, and I hope it did, make sure to like and subscribe. We're going to keep you updated on what's changing with the IRS, and we'll see you next time.